I mean, I'll probably go up to about 3,000. Yeah, didn't know about this bug. I didn't either. I stumbled upon it. I was just like, oh, cool. I guess we'll sell all the spare rings. And then, like, my money wasn't going up and down. So, we're just gonna make a bunch of spare cash right now. And, we'll come back later. I guess I'll go up to, like, 5,000. It's pretty quick. Let's see. I was buying for 102 and selling for 33 making money. Because for whatever reason, I'm not buying it. They're just handing me all the rings back. And I'm not sure why. Like, I have no idea what's gone wrong here, but it bugged out. And I am going to gladly accept this. I'm just gonna take it as I'm just a charming-ass bastard. And that's it. So anyway, I think we're good. We'll keep going. Let's see. So people were shooting at each other around here. Looks like they've stopped. Anyway, we want to go back to Arthur at the very least. There it is. There's the car. Oh yeah, zoom out after you equip your clothing. There we go. Well, we get an armor rating. I still kind of look like a hoodlum, but I look a little bit less hood. Alright. Yeah, just drive. So we want to go back to Santa Monica for a second.
What's the hops, bro?
Okay, so we want to go back to... let's see. To the bondsman. Crab nipple? What? What's up?
Hey there, Slick.
Let's see. Got some info about Muddy.
So what'd you find out about Muddy?
Skipped out? Let's see. He fled someplace downtown.
All right, then. I'll have to call in some bounty hunters to help me find Muddy and a couple of other jumpers. Thanks for all your help.
Let's see. No problem. Oh, how about that money you promised me?
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Here you are.
Thanks.
See you around, then. If you ever find yourself or a loved one locked up, please call.
Later. Is that it? I was kind of hoping we get a follow-up to find the dude. I guess not. Alright, well, leaving that one for later. So the other one was... So we've done Explosive Beginning, Carnival of Death. Still don't have a whole lot of info on that one. Well, I guess let's just go hop back in the taxi and just get out of here.
Hop in.
Okay. Downtown.
What's wrong?
Okay, so where are we going? Downtown Hollywood and Chinatown. Oh, okay. So we want to do Mud Hunt. Okay, so now we go back to the Skyline Apartments. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to find it that easily. And we're also looking for... Not the Hollowbrook. Just gonna wander around until we find the buildings we're looking for. What are you? No idea. I can just walk into buildings. Because we're looking for... Man, I don't even remember. Hello. This looks fun. Ah, the last round. This is what I'm looking for. Let's see. Oh, it's Jack. What's up, Jack?
Well, looky who made it back in one piece. How's Santa Monica, kiddo?
It was okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a stroll on the beach. So did you score a lot of skee-ball tickets down on the pier there?
Yeah, no prize though. I didn't save up enough tickets.
I can't imagine you did. Probably too busy getting pushed around by every vampire with the weakest seniority over you, am I right?
You could say that, yeah.
That's usually the way the story goes. Same old bullshit politics from when you were alive, huh? Don't it make you just want to rip somebody's spine out? What? You saying that's just me?
Let's see. Politics.
Politics. The stuff that makes the rich get richer, keeps the powerful in power. Look at why you're out in Santa Monica in the first place. 'Cause Prince LaCroix said so.
You don't follow those rules?
Ah, kid, I never answered to no man in life. Now I sure as shit ain't taking orders from a vampire with a suit and a funny name. And when I die again, the devil's gonna have to cut me a deal if he wants my ass. Besides, I never trust anybody with an X in their name.
What'd the prince send me to Santa Monica?
Because he never thought you'd make it back. If Nines didn't stand up for you in the courtroom, you would have been toast right there, man. Everybody knows that.
I don't get it. Why did he want to kill me?
It's bullshit Camarilla law. You gotta get it approved before you sire anyone. Vampire population control, fascist crap. LaCroix wanted to look like the strong leader upholding the law.
So how come I'm still standing here?
Public relations, man. Calculated risk. Eventually are born in a boardroom. When Nines called him out, LaCroix realized it was time to show a carefully measured dose of Camarilla compassion.
You're not into public relations, Jack?
Yeah, man, it's called kicking ass and crushing the skulls of any asshole who steps on my toes. That seems to work. People dig it.
Is LaCroix afraid of Nines? I thought he was the boss.
LaCroix is the boss of the Camarilla in L.A. That's it. LaCroix is a boss. That's rich.
You're not part of the Camarilla?
The free living dead, kiddo. A lot of people like to use the label Anarchs. Whatever the hell that means. Anarchs. That's got a nice kick to it, though, huh? Yeah.
Tell me about the Anarchs.
That's us, so I'm told. What do you want to know?
How long has the Anarch movement existed?
Yeah, I could tell you about the history of the movement, about our struggle. What's any of that shit mean, anyway? Do we want to sit through history class here?
What's it all about then?
I'm no scholar, kid, but I've been around. Seen more and done more than most vampires ever will. I don't know that our situation's ever been easy, but some things you gotta decide are worth fighting for.
How can you win, though?
Fight harder than the other son of a bitch. Every time I yank a jawbone from a skull and ram it in an eye socket, I know I'm building a better future.
Does Nines share your vision?
You bet, kid.
How come you're not running the show, Jack?
Me? I never had much patience for negotiations. Everyone can live or burn. It's up to them.
What about the rest of Nines' crew?
Yeah, I'm not sure the story on most of them. Nine's crew.
Let's see. Let's get out of
Moving
this.
right
It's a
along.
rabbit hole. Okay, Camarilla.
Oh, my favorite topic.
What do you think of Camarilla ideals?
Don't think that Camarilla has a monopoly on those ideals, okay, kid? No one is arguing over that shit, and if they tell you that's what this fight is all about, then they're really giving you the full fist. You hear me?
Let's see. Wouldn't surprise me if they were.
The Camarilla protects the people running the Camarilla. That's it, the end. The rest of them are bloody gristle for the machine.
Who runs the whole thing?
Doddering old dust farts. They might be powerful as all hell, but who knows? They're too afraid to stick their heads out of their hidey holes. And why should they? This whole huge system is built so they don't have to.
Is LaCroix one of the inner circle?
Not one of the bigs, but he ain't out risking his ass in the street, that's for sure. LaCroix has ambitions of joining that inner circle. Delivering Los Angeles in their pocket would look killer on a resume.
Let's see. Yeah, he definitely wants the corner office.
Ah, to hell with LaCroix. I blasted better vampires' brains all over the wall. He's not the prince, he's a prince.
Let's see. You've dealt with princes like him in the past?
He's a typical Ventru asshole. Predictable, safe, no imagination. Ah, man, the guy's a pussy. He just got lucky he showed up in LA at the right time.
He's just stupid and lucky?
I'm not saying he's stupid. He's just an asshole and needs his teeth kicked in, that's all.
So what do you know about this sheriff?
Oh, the sheriff, yeah. I love how everyone's talking about that big mystery. It's like someone embraced a doped-up gorilla.
Let's see. Do you have a problem with the whole Camarilla or just the leadership?
I'm not saying let's go torch the Malkavian living under the abandoned hotel because she happens to be a Camarilla. I'm saying let's change that shit from the top down.
How do you know who's the bad guy then?
Camarilla membership is 95% victims, 5% evil bastards. But make sure and understand, any of those victims points a gun at me, they get drained and slaughtered like sheep.
So yeah, what about me? Am I part of the problem or what?
Hey man, you do what you gotta do to survive when you're young, but there comes a time when that excuse don't fly no more. When you should know better and want to do something about it.
Let's see. I don't think I'm there yet.
That's why you're sitting here listening. School's in, kiddo.
Let's see, more questions.
Moving right along.
Let's see. Ask about the Sabbat.
Again? Does everything have to be about these dickheads?
Hope not.
Sabbat are worthless, man. Fake tits on a zombie worthless. Fun to watch, though. Like the Three Stooges with chainsaws.
What's wrong with them?
The Sabbat are in the same business as the Camarilla. Sabbat have a little longer chain, but they're slaves all the same.
More
Moving
questions?
Right along.
Talk about
What's on
something
your
else.
mind?
Humans.
What about them?
What do you think about them?
What do I think of humans? I don't, really. When you were alive, did you think about cows? You know, if one got killed, I bet you didn't cry, but, you know, you're not out there slaughtering them for sport either.
Let's see. Thanks, goodbye. Alright, that's about all the dialogue I went with him. We're looking for 9s anyway.
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town, poster child for Camarilla benevolence. What errand does the prince have you running today, boy?
Funny, is 9s Rodriguez around here?
Nines is expecting you. Have some manners and don't wear out your welcome. I'm Skeleton. Act up again, and I'll be the one showing your ashes to the door.
Yeah, alright. Got a few minutes to talk?
What's up?
Looking for work.
There's this girl who's been making a lot of noise lately. It's a real pain in the ass. She's a ghoul of this one Toreador creep who disappeared.
What's her name?
Name's Cat. She hangs out in the clubs downtown. She used to show up around here and act like she was everybody's best friend. It was all fun and games until her vampire sugar daddy stopped calling. Now she can't get her blood fixed and shit ain't so fun no more.
Let's see. Why don't you just tell her that he doesn't want to see her anymore? Doesn't she understand he's gone? I don't even remember what the dialogue was. Let's go with, doesn't she understand he's gone?
Man, she's been told he was dead. She don't listen. Just asks again louder. Junkie. She's gonna make a scene and get us all some real heat.
What kind of heat are you talking?
Vampire hunters, man. You start doing stupid shit and breaking the masquerade and you'll see what I'm talking about. Trust me. Hunters are the kind of trouble you don't want.
Alright, so about your little problem with Patty.
She's crossed the line. Only time that mouth ain't blabbing is when it's sucking vampire blood. She's gotta disappear. Do this, and we'll keep it our little secret here.
I'll do it to uphold the masquerade.
All right? Have fun. I'd love to do this one myself, but I know it's silent. Just let me know when it's done.
Let's see. I'll find her and take care of it. See ya. So, he's probably her sire. And can't do it himself. Alright, anyway, so we're up here for 9s. That music is
You
loud.
showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
Go on.
You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans, and looking for a little power, then those kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. What it works out to is this. Only a few people at the top have any real power.
Aren't you a part of the Camarilla?
Them's fighting words, newbie. But you're young and stupid, so I won't make an example out of you. See, the Camarilla claims all of us are members, even if we don't want to be. Which is, of course, the biggest load of horseshit a man ever heard.
So what are you all about?
I learned the way of this world during the Depression. Bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. The same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An Anarch free state.
So Camarilla's new to LA.
The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the Anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us.
Not a fan of the prince, then.
LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn.
Sounds like you're the prince of the Anarchs.
No such thing. And again, newbie, don't throw those kind of words around lightly. You're risking a beatdown. I fought to keep LA free since I was embraced. A long time later, I'm one of the only ones left that hasn't bidded or switched sides. The most veteran soldier on the battlefield.
Have you tried meeting with the Camarilla?
I got their meeting right here.
Let's see. Half these dialogue options are weirdly antagonistic towards this guy alone. One more question. Any advice you can give me?
Here's what I tell all the new blood. 1, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. If you rampage around here, you get put down. 2, don't kill when you feed. No reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to slake the beast without leaving a trail of dead. 3, the Camarilla's full of shit. 4, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. Because a speech ain't gonna save your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun.
Think you can teach me how to fight?
After picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah. I can tell you don't even know the basics. Hold your hands up like this, and keep your body at an angle. Makes you harder to hit. Keep your thumbs out of your fists and put your weight into your punches.
Oh, hey, stats went up. Thanks for the help.
LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your enemies in a barbecue pit. Once you square things with LaCroix, don't give that son of a bitch the time of night. I got my eye on you, kid.
All right. What's up?
So that chased you in here, Cammy?
What are you talking about?
Heard Nine saved your ass again. You think LaCroix would have stopped counting his money long enough to get your back, Jack?
I mean again.
Cammy, you'd have a whole lot less above your neck if it hadn't been for Nines calling the prince out in that courtroom. Shit. Looks like things worked out for LaCroix anyway. Got himself a new errand boy out of it.
I'd do something to piss you off.
As long as you're a tool for some cape, you don't have to say a word to start pissing me off.
What's a cape?
Cape, Cammy. Camarilla elders, the ones that have been around so long they think candlelight's a keen invention. You're doing their dirty work and you don't even know it.
I make my own fate.
Oh, that's real. Let me put it in perspective for you. The Camarilla claims every kindred's part of the organization regardless. You do something they don't like, well, you're Camarilla, so you get punished under their laws, like it or not.
Enlightening.
I'm Damsel, den mother of these mothers, and one pissed bitch since LaCroix rolled in.
Pissed, you don't say. Drink some bad blood or something? Or, nah, I don't know about LaCroix. I'm cool with Nines, though.
Hey, Cammy. I don't apologize often, but it's just with all the shit that's been going down lately. And on top of it, this plague bearer getting the CDC's attention, Maybe I misjudged you, is all I'm saying.
Plague bear.
A plague bearer's a thing that doesn't care who they feed from. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. Enough get sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
So, how do you get rid of one?
Seen old Yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearers gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out.
Let's see. The Anarchs helped me out before. Where do I start?
One of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time he was here. Said he didn't get bit, but maybe you can get more info out of him.
I'll go check it out.
Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pop. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
I'll ask around now. Bye, damsel. So, I bit one homeless man. I don't have to worry about being a carrier already, right? Or do I have to deal with that? Because that sounds like... Well, I mean, obviously, that sounds like a bit of an issue for me. Okay, it doesn't look like I've got anything else. Okay, Damsel sent you on the trail. Okay. Speak to the ghoul Paul at Skyline Apartments, or talking to some of the bums around the city. Let's go find some bums. They're usually a little bit more handy. So...
What? Get away from me! Leave me alone!
I need to ask you about the sickness that's been plaguing the homeless.
Oh, you do? Well, I don't believe you. You're after my aluminum cans, aren't you? Well, you're not gonna get them. Just get away!
If you don't start talking, I'm going to recycle you.
Ah, okay. Alls I know is that old Tin Can Bill. He's been jabbering about some kind of monster that took him somewhere and got him sick. And that's all I know, okay? And that's all I'm saying.
Where's this Tin Can Bill?
Well, you can usually find him down in his alleyway, just across from that bar over there.
See ya.
Huh? Keep your hands off my stuff.
Okay, so... alley... across from... Not really much of an alley there. Anyway, we should find the Skyline Apartments before we go further? Because apparently we can double dip on this quest here. Might as well. Oh, boy, I've got a lot of EXP. What do you guys think? Should I keep pumping my appearance or something? Where are the Skyline Apartments? This is not this place. This place is ridiculous looking, but it ain't it. Let's see. Did Wanderer take Heather Poe as his ghoul? Yes, I did. What is Skyline? It's a green building. Okay, because it's not that creepy place. Not there. I'm just gonna wander around a little bit. Nope. Green building. I feel like I'm just gonna be wandering around a little bit. Let's see, perception. Yeah, perception might not be a terrible idea. Doctor of the theater. Skyline Apartments, here we go. That is... it's next to the greenish building, but no, it's this one here. Okay. Let's see. Is the other thing I could put it into, maybe? Now, if I remember right, these are all locked. Oh no. Not a problem. Oh, you want Tremere Chantry? I wanted to do something at the Skyline Apartments. Right. We want to go up to 2A at the very least. Are we going to 2 or 4? Man, I don't even know where we're going. Looks like it's 2. Okay, and I've already got this one unlocked. So we just gotta find the dude. Ah.
Mr. Milton, you know who this is, and I do hope you realize that we're still on for tonight. Meet me at the agreed-upon location across from the bar by the underpass. Bring your associate, Mr. Durbin, as it is a two-man job that I am proposing. With any luck, the two of you are already on your way, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.
Well, that was not helpful. I don't actually know where that's supposed to be. Now, was this... No, this was... Aha! Kendo for advanced students. Probably actually remember to read some of these. Wow, research skill of at least 5 to use this item. Ugh. Let's see. So... What was that Kendo book I just got? Is this a diary? Eleanor's charity money box. Is there much of a point to that? Well, either way, I don't know if this is worth my time. I'm curious where that item went to. Because, yeah, it's not here. And, yeah, we do have these things, but... I don't know. I could invest into research, but... Where is research, anyway? It's not scholarship. Oh, wait. Maybe it's... Ah, there it is. Yeah, my research is level 2. So I could put 1 into scholarship. Skill books are just that. They give a free point in skill if it's not too high. So I could potentially get 2 points in that, get my research up to 4? Scholarship is rando. I could do it. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do it now. If we can even just get like 1 of these. So you want to shoot things. So I'll pick that up. Because that supposedly increased my firearms? Oh, I see. It just increases the stat over here. Potentially. That probably? I don't really know. Okay. But yeah, we might as well get it up to 5. And then see. Okay, so we can take the vents through, but I'm not sure if I care too much. Okay, across the street from a bar. Okay, this is the Welch residence, which is 9648. Oh, we can get in. I don't remember there actually being anything useful in here. I just remember I could gain access. Right, there was this computer here, but we don't have the hacking skill. Yeah. So difficulty 6. Also, don't see the safe anywhere. I'm actually not sure what we're unlocking and where. It's not under the desk, and it's not that thing. So it's probably in, like, one of these closets, or maybe it'll reveal itself afterwards. Anyway, we can't do it, so let's just do other things for a while. Yeah, behind painting, maybe? Yeah, possibly. But I don't think I can get into the safe until I hack that. I don't know. I mean, effectively, I need a silly amount of skill points and everything. So we'll just keep going until I get more EXP, and I'll just keep unlocking that stuff. Okay. So we want to do what exactly? Oh, hi. Okay, Mud Hunt, Explosive Beginning. Venture Tower. That's important. And then the rest of this stuff. Dark Blood, our curse. A light, this verse. Such power I sense when one so young. Come find me where burns the mystical sun. Mystical sun. Wouldn't be the Nocturne Theater. I doubt it'd be here. Oh right, the random gangbangers. But it could be up in like one of those, or that like tall ass tower. This is probably where LaCroix is hanging out. It's not labeled, but I'm assuming as such. Yeah, LaCroix.
You look familiar, Chief. We haven't met before, have we? Oh, yeah, back in Santa Monica, right? Whew, I don't know what came over me back there, but now I got this sweet night shift position, and I'm happier than the time I met Supowitz. Ah, well, enough about my lucky break. You, here to see one of the bigwigs, Chief?
Yep, here to see LaCroix.
Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation, or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company?
Sebastian LaCroix. What do you think, genius?
Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up.
Thanks.
Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. You need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering.
Did you say Chunk?
Ah, yeah, I get that all the time. The name goes back to my football days. Actually, my fantasy football days at the station. Stationarium. That was this office supply outlet mall I used to watch. Hey, you kids! No skating in the parking lot! That was me.
Right. Be a senior, Chunk. Onwards. Oh, that's creepy. And I'm pretty sure there's... Hi! Damn, I hate anybody that lives like this.
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
Of course,
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
Let's see. Santa Monica Kindred was a little two-faced, but that's about it.
A taste of what's to come. You have no idea. You've done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing, the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
I guess. What exactly do I have to do?
There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
No, I haven't. What about it?
The Dane was found out at sea. The reports say it was without crew, but they have yet to report a fate of said crew. The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
What do you need me to do?
You have 3 objectives. 1. I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence, so be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences. Is this understood?
Yup.
Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about. What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say?
Some nonsense about the Anarchs. I didn't listen very carefully.
If I may give you a piece of advice, always listen to others' words carefully. Read between the lines, gauge where you stand with them and who they decry or exalt. The more you know about someone, the greater your advantage. Now that that's out of the way, I trust you're prepared to leave for the Dane.
I still have something I need to do. I'll do it later. I could go now. Let's go now.
Good. I'm counting on an encore exposition of the talent you showed earlier. Go. And remember, under no circumstances are you to open the Ankaran sarcophagus. We'll talk later. Good. There's a boat waiting for you on the beach in Santa Monica.
Alright. Okay, so I don't actually have to go now. That's just him saying I can go now. Got it. Well, we might as well go do the thing in the bar across the street. That's the easiest thing I can work on. I don't know what else we can do. I mean, loads of things. Let me check. Because we still have to find Tin Can Bill, Patty. Club confession to anyone unfortunate enough to talk to her. Oh. Okay, that was over here? We might as well go talk to her. I think first. Yeah, that looks like it. I was assuming with confession is the name, it was going to be some kind of crazy church thing, but nope.